we do find ourselves at the end of an era. And as one chapter closes, another one opens. And I find myself facing the awesome responsibility of trying to fill my father's shoes.
I and my children know the pain of such a loss.
Imelda Marcos now stands alone against criminal charges for allegedly looting her country of billions. She will vindicate herself, she says, once she resolves a long-standing issue of whether Marcos's body can return to his homeland.
How can you find this man dangerous man to security when he is now resting in peace forever?
Arrangements are in place for the arrival of the remains of the late President Ferdinand Marcos. Despite hostility in much of the country, Marcos is revered in the northern Philippines. Supporters predict that tens of thousands of people of the northern provinces will extend a hero's welcome to their favorite son, who was toppled under a popular revolt in 1986. President Fidel Ramos agreed to the family's request that the remains be buried in the Philippines, but only on the condition that the body was to be flown directly to Ilocos Norte, the home province of the one-time dictator. Hundreds of Filipinos filed past the coffin this weekend in Honolulu before it was flown to Guam on its way to the Philippines. His supporters remain loyal, despite charges he looted the Philippine treasury during his 20 years in power. There is even a cult in the Marcos home province devoted to venerating the former dictator. Cult members believe him to be a god, and they manifest the sentiment to his widow, Imelda Marcos.
Ferdinand will come, and this will be the beginning of true unity and reconciliation.
Walk tall, walk proud, with your head held high, for you have fought for the greatest cause that any man could ever know. And you have fought that fight with its greatest champion. You who loved him, family and friend, weep not, for you sat at the feet of a man touched by God.
It is traditional in the Filipino family that the eldest son take his father's place. I can only tell you, at the risk of some presumption, that as the head of the Marcos family, personal and political and professional, we shall always continue to stand for what he stood for. We will always stand for stability, development, justice, and unity and nationalism.